Hello everyone, welcome. Pulling on some full moon energy this evening for my Pisces family. If you're new to watching me, thank you so much. I really do hope you stick around. I'd be grateful. And obviously to the returning viewers and to those that have subscribed, obviously in particular, I really appreciate it, and I'm so grateful. Thank you as always. So I did get some downloaded information before I sat down today. So I'm just going to do, I know, if you want to skip, I'll probably try and timestamp it so you can skip past me waffling on and get straight to the read. But basically this is to do with the full moon. Obviously this is the thunder moon. It is also referred to as the book moon. Okay, so the book moon, as you might have seen if you've watched some, or well, any other readings based around this energy. The book moon tends to be it signifies the time of the year that deer, their antlers basically are at a peak in terms of growth, okay? And deer use their antlers primarily for protection. So this had me thinking a little bit about how we're not born with wisdom, as deers are not born with antlers in full fettle, okay? They do take time to grow, as does wisdom. It comes with experience, okay? But as our dear friends use their antlers for protection, that is also our protection, our spiritual and soul protection is actually our wisdom, okay? So that was just a note that they wanted me to put out regarding, you know, the theme basically of this full moon. It's about embracing our wisdom, looking at what we've learned, the knowledge that we've gained, and putting that into action to basically help protect ourselves, okay, from negative energy, from poor decisions, all of that palaver. The other messages that I've been getting in particular today are to do with manifestation, okay. I've been picking up a lot of energy in the readings lately to do with ex-partners coming back, or viewers being kind of stuck in situations where it's, you know, you're questioning the other person's behaviour. I picked up quite heavily on karma in the last Pisces read that I did, karma in particular. So it was just a note on that really. Yeah, Tolly's nodding. We'll do a separate video on it, but it's about manifestation, and it's about not finding the right person for you, Pisces, but being ready for the right person for you. So when we talk about manifesting things, the general consensus amongst those that talk about manifestation is that we should be living in the feeling that we already have that thing, and that's how it comes about. You live in that energy. If you want that car, you picture it parked outside your house, etc. You know the spiel, okay? What they wanted me to talk about this evening is manifestation in terms of a person or a relationship. So when you are manifesting, let's say your true love, your soulmate, your twin flame, your ideal partner, the trick that you're advised to do is to be very specific, okay? And in particular, in terms of listing qualities that you would like this person to have. I've had to go myself, I can't lie. You know, I've done that little ritual, and I've written a list basically stating what I will no longer stand for and what I'm looking for, okay? Let's say, for example, on my list for my perfect soulmate, I've got qualities that are important to me, such as this person must be honest and have integrity, you know, be family orientated, love unconditionally. What I would like this other person to do is basically see my value and my worth, and put me first. You know, I would like to be a priority in their life as much as they are a priority in mine. This is where my download came in, okay? So I won't get into the sort of the ins and outs of how I get this information, because I'll be here all night. Their response to that, when I say there, I'm talking about my higher self, who I consider to be my guides, and the leaders of energy that I sort of pray to, and discuss things with. Okay, so they stated to me, this won't happen unless you embody those qualities in yourself first, much like manifesting things in the material world. So in other words, if I want this person to be honest, I have to be honest, not only with other people, but with myself. This is being in alignment. Once you are all of these things within yourself, to yourself, you are those things to other people by default, if that makes sense. So once you are that to you, you are automatically, as within, so without, as above, so below. So once you are that with you, you will automatically be with that on the outside in your interpersonal relationships anyway. My question was basically, why can't this person put me first? Why can't they just love me the way that I love them? And Spirit turned around and said to me, because this is the lesson that you need to learn. If you want them to put you first, you have to first put yourself first. Does that make sense? This probably isn't, I find it difficult to sort of, to put it into words sometimes, but the message was that the person that I was dealing with, because they were unable to put me first in that way and love me the way that I love them, the advice was for me to do that for myself. So to put me first and love me the way I love them. And that would actually result in me leaving that situation. That is an ascension. That is a way out of a karmic cycle. Karmic loops and karmic cycles are not just about the way that you behave going out to other people and coming back in a circle. It is also about the behaviours within you and the way you treat yourself. So in order to break that cycle and find that person that will prioritise me and love me the way I love them, I have to first do that for me, and that would mean walking away from that person by default. Okay. That was the channeled message. So I don't know if that sort of resonates. Somebody out there may need to hear that at the moment. That's the underlying energy of self-worth and loving you, okay, is what I wanted to say. Right, so we've had a little pre-shuffle with my Da Vinci's, so we're just gonna wing it a little bit really and just see what messages Spirit wants to get out for whoever's watching this video. If you're drawn to it, if you click onto it, then there might be something in here for you. And obviously my little disclaimer, tarot is for entertainment purposes only, although I don't believe it is. I do believe it is direct divination, because there is nothing that you could go through that hasn't happened before. And that is what the tarot illustrates, cycles. Okay, my lovely loves, let's see. See if anyone wants to jump first. If not, we're just going to do a straight 9 card draw, okay? So So Spirit, jump me some energy or tell me when to stop, please. Right, okay. First 3 out. Pain and Pleasure, Strength in Reverse, and Lord of Earth. Right, okay, 9 of Water and the Passover. You still with us, Dolly? Thinking about I might be showing my age here, but many years ago there used to be a really cool American clothing website I used to order from a lot called Karma. Just random, just thinking about karma being a loop there, guys. I think just remember that what you accept is what you get, basically. Don't be afraid that there might not be something better just around the corner for you. Okay, oh, thank you. Let's just move some of my little rocks out of the way. Actually. Okay, one more. Thank you. Okay, so what we've essentially got in the centre of the read here is the Passover card. There are some Bible references, Christian references in this deck, so I do apologise if that's not your thing, but obviously it's not a sort of a religious read, and we'll try and just interpret that energy as best we can. Passover is basically the Justice card. Now, Passover, my religious education days are long behind me, I'm afraid, but how they are portraying it to me now is they are recanting a story to me about a great plague. No, they're saying no, it wasn't a plague. Okay. They're giving me a story about people painting red X's on their doors. Was this something to do with Egypt? And I'm not sure, guys, sorry, you might need to look it up, but it was basically a red cross on the door so that they didn't get a visit from the soldiers. I think, if my memory serves me correctly, they're saying it could have been to do with looking for sons. Anyway, the energy that I'm getting from it is, if you are, like we've just been saying, If you are putting yourself first and loving yourself and then loving everybody else by default because of that, you're basically just, you're on the straight and narrow path to righteousness, okay? And that would be translated to the universe as a red cross on your door. This is your tests being over. Learning your lessons, applying your wisdom. So the devil doesn't come knocking, basically. That red cross on your door is saying that there's nothing here. There's nothing here for you to take. No temptation. Can't fall for any temptation. There's nothing here for you. First row out, we've got pain and pleasure. This is the devil card. Again, toxic cycles, and we are once again carrying that theme over from the last read, about what I feel is these temporary highs and temporary lows. It feels like a quick cycle, so it's not like it's temporary enough in each situation, and you know, it's temporary enough in the high and it's temporary enough in the low to keep you in whatever situation you're in. Not great. And we've also got strength in reverse, which is possibly fear, a lack of courage, a lack of inner strength, could be a lack of self-worth. And once again, guys, we've got this Lord of Earth, who I feel is showing up as the antagonist. So somebody who is quite motivated by what he owns, what he has, materialistic. They're giving me quite a neutral energy from this character. What I mean by that is they're telling me that he's quite stoic. He's not moved very easily by anything. You couldn't talk to him about your emotions and get a reaction from him. You couldn't communicate and talk about your thoughts and ideas and get a reaction from him. But I feel like if you wanted to talk to him about money, then you probably could. This character appears to have some kind of power over you at the moment, so it could be an energy fitting that description, or obviously we could be talking about Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We've got the Nine of Cups with the Passover card and the Hermit in reverse. Look at that. Plans to fly. This is the blueprint for a flying machine. Airborne. So you know a situation could potentially be really fulfilling. It's going to feel like flying. What beats that? It's doable. I feel a little bit like it seems like yeah, so the Lord of Earth, okay, so King of Pentacles here might feel like your plans for this flying machine might be a little bit unrealistic. Maybe they can't quite see how this is going to go from paper to real life. But you've got everything to back this up, Pisces. It's like you going to this Lord of Earth and saying, here's all the calculations behind it. Here's the evidence. You know, obviously not like that, but you're showing them the possibilities. And I think like they could still be naysaying it and brushing it off. I don't know who this is. Maybe someone will out there. But for the Passover card here, she looks fed up. Look at that. That makes me feel a little bit sad, her face on that. There's no justice. I don't want any more tests off the universe. I've had enough. Why do you keep sending me these shitty people and these shitty situations? Because I can't possibly learn any more lessons. The Hermit in reverse. This could be a refusal to retreat from a situation because you really believe in this dream. You believe. In fact, scrap that. You don't believe, you know. You know this can take off. It's airborne. You can take off. I'm also feeling the Hermit in reverse here is not wanting to be separated from this person or this situation. And quite rightly so, because why would you if you are in love with them and you see them as your wish fulfillment? Or if this is a situation, if it is to do with finances. Then we could be talking about a fear of moving forward. I'm scared because what if I just fall out of the sky? But darling, what if you fly? What if my machine doesn't work? What if it does? What if it does? Yeah, strength in reverse, it can be fear. There's an element of cowardice to it. Not in a negative sense, but, you know, not wanting to move forward for fear of failure. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. Self-doubt. There's a lot of self-doubt, but there's also a refusal to walk away and take it as a lesson. Yeah. This is just further clarified. So we've got 5 of fire, struggle. Okay. There's an element of competition here. That could have that voice nagging in your mind. I'm picking up heavily a feeling of I'm not good enough. And you're so wrong. You're so wrong. 4 of Earth, assembly. So traditionally the 4 of Earth is hanging on so tightly, it's of detriment to you because while you are holding on so tightly, the universe can't come and give you any other gifts. Much like my little PSA at the start of this video. If you're holding on to a person or a situation that is not fulfilling your needs, you need to do that for you, and you'll let go by default. Because if you embrace that love in yourself, you won't allow it. You won't allow anybody to treat you like that. We've got the Page of Earth as well. So, Page of Earth is good news. King of Earth, Page of Earth. So you could be, if you are dealing with it in Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it could be a younger person. Page of Earth is quite often news from a younger energy. It doesn't even necessarily have to be an earth sign. It could just be a person that you could be a bit of an age gap. Could be somebody younger than you. Could be talking about somebody's child. It does speak of an apology to me. It's a student. And with picking up the student vibe, again, I feel like we could be talking about lessons. Lessons learned and putting that wisdom into action. Okay, just give us a sec. Because the bottom of the deck, we've got 4 of fire, which is the 4 of wands, which is soulmate energy. Marriage. Celebration. Marriage, community, coming together. Just want to ask Spirit a minute what we should clarify on here. Okay. Right, they said clarify each card. It's a 9 card pull, guys. So if I clarify again, that's another 9. Oh, another 9 cards, okay. Which gives us 18, which boils to a 9. So they've just told me that would be a divine reason for you for this energy. Okay. What's pain and pleasure relating to, please? What's this devil energy? Pain and pleasure. Death. Oh, look at that. These are lively. Strength in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse. Oh, man. That feels a bit like refusing. Well, with the pain and pleasure being clarified with the Death card, I feel like there's a sense here that you're going to be saved from something. Either the universe is going to come in and force change, or you might know this already. You're potentially ready. You've gained enough wisdom now in this situation to make the change to save yourself. Oh, I like that. Thank you. Grateful for that. Strength in reverse with the 8 of Cups in reverse. Again, could signify that previously you've not had the strength to walk away from a situation. 8 of Cups is walking away. We've got it in the reverse here. Lord of Earth, we've got strength upright. Four of Wands again on the 9 of Cups. I'm just looking at this strength card, and can you see the way she's literally, I don't know if you can see because of the reflections. She's got one hand on the lion's head there, if you can make it out, and one underneath. She's actually closing. It looks like she's closing the lion's jowls. Do you call them jowls? Jaw. The lion's jaw. She's closing it with her bare hands. And as I looked at it, something in my head said, don't you speak to me. It was like really powerful. Don't you speak to me. We've got the snake on there. I've never noticed so much symbolism on this card, to be honest. And so that was just reminding me of like Mount Vesuvius. I think it's like a volcano. I don't know if that's some kind of Greek. Looks like he's got arms wrapped around his waist there, doesn't it? And we've got the red roses. Yeah, I think I'm just... This could be finding your strength to protect yourself against this King of Pentacles energy. So 9 of water, we've got 4 of wands. Again, a bit of a heavy message there. You know that it's possible for you to really take off and have this happiness. You've got the blueprint for it. You've already got the blueprint, and we've got the 4 of wands repeating. So we've got it on the bottom of the deck here, and obviously it's come out in this one. There is a union to be celebrated here. And the union is going to be between, it's within you, your sacral chakra and your throat chakra. They're talking about alignment again, guys. Oh, I don't know if I'd say that. Once you stop giving yourself away for a lower price than you're worth, your good stuff's going to come in. Know your value. What do they say? Oh, it's my throat chakra going off now. Know your value and add tax. I don't want to get filed, but you're the High Priestess at the end of the day, Pisces. And my nickname for the High Priestess card, I don't want to blaspheme or upset anyone, but it's basically the Holy Pussy card. Okay. We know as Pisces how good our love is. We know how tuned in we are. We know how tuned in we are with our sexuality. And Pisces, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, are absolute masters, I feel, at tapping into that kundalini. Pisces tend to be very physically affectionate. A physical connection, in my experience, is a very important part of that Pisces energy. I think this is why we get so many exes coming back in your readings, Pisces. It doesn't matter if it's been years, you know. Once a Pisces has loved someone, especially if it's gotten to an exchange of energy, yeah, Because if you're actually physically intimate with someone, you do create accords. That's an exchange of energy. It's as good as swap and spit when you're snogging the face off someone. You know, like you'd swap. Oh God, don't click off. Like you'd swap bodily fluids. That's gross, isn't it? But in the same sense that you do that, you also swap that soul energy. And from when that's coming from Pisces in particular, I'd say any of the water signs in particular, but of those three, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, you are, listen, take it from me, you are hard to forget, okay? You're hard to forget. And these exes, doesn't matter how long it takes, you could be talking 5 to 10 years. You could be talking 20 years' time. Trust me, these motherfuckers will be back blowing your phone up. It's a given. The Passover card, Two of Swords. Let me just show you the energy on these. With her face being like that, and the Two of Swords being blindfolded with the swords up, the horse is running towards her. I'm just getting, no, leave me alone. I feel too sad to be dealing with this shit. I cannot talk. I want to be alone. I cannot communicate with anyone right now because I've got way too much shit going on in my head. Oh, but you need to make a decision on something by the looks of it. Hi, hold on. Hermit in reverse. Hermit in reverse. Hi. Ten of Cups. Hermit in reverse, Ten of Cups. Two messages. So they're saying at this time you need support around you, and the advice is not to retreat from the people that really love you at the moment. It can be a bit of a natural reaction when you're going through some rubbish like this, when you're sort of on the edge, when you're feeling low, you're not feeling strong. You know you've got to take action, but it's, you're trying to push yourself to sort of make a decision on something. It's unknown. Deep down, I think you know it'll make you happy if you sort of call this one way or the other. Stop being in this limbo of the Two of Swords. Stop sitting on the fence, going with the flow at the moment. It's time to be decisive and say, yes, I'm staying, or no, I'm going. Don't leave your family. They're there to support you. It looks like there's a lot of love around you, particularly from your family. And with the Four of Wands, I'm feeling particularly with your friends as well. It looks like you've got that support group there. Use them. Use them, okay? Lean on them. There is also another message coming through. Some of you Pisces, Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Some of you Pisces, Spirit is giving a message here for you not to retreat, not to, you appear to be on like a bit of a slope here. Something's getting on top of you, and Spirit would like to say, don't retreat from this situation in this instance. Recognise the love that you have, because this really, this is your Ten of Cups, this is your happiness. So one of two scenarios with that there, really. Okay, just clarify this bottom line, because I'm concerned time's getting a little bit on here, and Ace of Pentacles. I know these long ones are not for everyone. Ace of Pentacles on the Five of Fire, struggle, which is the Five of Wands. This is a recognition for your struggles, for your hard work. If you have felt like you've been in a competition and it is just getting too much for you now and you're kind of on the verge of giving up, as we've already seen, universe is about to drop a bomb. There are a lot of tarot connoisseurs that would say the Ace of Pentacles is actually the most positive card in the whole tarot deck, in terms of what's coming towards you, in terms of they say auspicious, in terms of prosperity. Something amazing is, don't give up, Pisces, don't give up. There's something on the precipice for you. It's literally just around the corner. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. There's somebody here who this message is for, who is just really close to, like, oh, you've had a feel. I'm getting a feeling of disappointment. I'm getting a feeling that you've had enough. Don't give up. Please recognise your own value. Recognise your own importance. Okay, there's nobody like you. Nobody can do you like you. Hang in there and just keep pushing on, because you're at the finish line is in sight now. Much like a marathon, you know, you get to the end and you're like, just ready to just flat out fall on the floor and starfish. And there's someone there, ice cold bottle of water. They're going to throw one all over your face to cool you down and hand you one to drink. And that's what the universe is about to do. That's like the analogy that they're giving me. So what's the Four of Earth, please? King of Pentacles again. Okay. There's definitely something. This King of Pentacles is representing either the energy of a person or the energy of a situation. It could be that you're stuck on a particular material situation or thing. There's been a refusal to let go of it, but your advice is to move your focus away. I don't think this is important to you at the moment, Pisces, and I don't think this is actually going to bring your happiness in. Put another one on this King of Pentacles on the Four of Earth, please. Why the King of Pentacles again? What was that? Oh gosh. So we've got three out. The Devil, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. If the Devil is toxicity, yeah, and the Devil is a test, and the Three of Wands signifies an expectation that things are coming your way, and the Ten of Swords, this is as good as saying to me, if you stay in this situation, the Ten of Swords is a likely outcome. And if you stay in this situation, if you stay in this energy, you're going to go back to feeling defeated. It's time to shake it off. It's time to shake it off. Lean on your family and your friends. Lean on the people that you know have got real love for you. Okay, we've all got them. Devil again on the Page of Pentacles. Another one on the Devil, the Empress. Bottom of the deck, Page of Wands. This person's having a negative impact on your confidence, your self-worth, basically your Empress mode. They're saying that, yeah, this person or situation has possibly got you temporarily losing touch with your power, your own power that needs to be restored. That's what you need to focus on. Feeling that heavily. Know your value. Add tax. Add shipping fees. Add fucking admin fees. Do you know what I mean? Add the lot. What you accept is what you'll get. You've got so much going for you, Pisces. Just keep going on. I'd say just hold out there a little bit longer, because pain and pleasure being clarified by the Death card and the 5 of Fire with the Ace of Pentacles. We don't go through these tests for nothing, you know, honestly. Every time you ascend one of those karmic cycles, like I said over that marathon analogy, the universe is at the end, at the finish line, cheering you on, ready to throw a bottle of water, cold water over your head and give you one to drink. That's how the universe works. It is your sole purpose here. That's what your mission is to realise how special and beautiful you are, and to embrace that. As above, so below. You know, we were created in the mirror of the cosmos. Blessed. 22. I haven't got the book for this, but that just sums up all of it for me. So we're talking about your crown chakra, your third eye chakra. We're talking about your connection to the divine. Again, realising your value. Realising that the universe has got your back. All you've got to do is show the universe that you can love yourself. You can embrace yourself. Doesn't matter if you've got flaws, we've all got them. So fucking what? It's embracing those aspects of yourself as well. And just having that mantra, well, you know what? I am me, and no one can do me better than me. And as long as I'm honest with myself, and I love myself, they've got you. Something coming in. Wait for it. Hang in there and wait for it. It's on its way. Okay. Long one that, but it was an important message for someone, so I do apologise. Maybe some of you stay till the end. Hope so. Thank you once again. Forever grateful for the exchange of energy. And I really do hope that you stop by and sit with me again. Good luck, guys. Let me know in the comments if it resonated. yeah, if it was your story. Feel free to like, share and subscribe. Okay. Enjoy the full moon. Love you lots. Mwah. Thank you.